you doing?
Are you alright, James?
Yeah, it's pretty warm out there. I've been traversing the highways and byways of Derby and just to find your art gallery.
Oh, bless you, James.
Maybe you could show me some of your work.
You found us. Have we started?
Yes, I found you.
Right.
I can't believe it.
Well, this is it, James. Are we doing a video now?
This is it. This is it.
Is it filming me? Is it filming me?
You're not on it yet.
You're not on it.
Your voice is.
Hello. Hello.
Ooh, do 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 do. I don't know. I mean, how would we even use that in the finished thing? I suppose.
But I could do that at the ending. Do that with the credits going.
So is it alright if I just go and sit down?
Yeah, come and sit down. Plant your bottom, James.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Right, so are we going to talk about arts and mental health, James?
Whose mental health? That's the question.
We're talking about everyone's mental health. We're talking about my mental health.
I'm actually in the
and mental health in
image,
general.
okay.
Mental health in general and just mental health and arts.
So, do you find art to be, something which helps your mental health?
It's therapeutic. It's therapeutic. It's escapism. It's therapeutic. It's escapism. It's escapism. Therapeutic.
Is that black one? That black and white
That's
one?
not mine. That's not mine. That one that says God. The colourful one that says God. That's one of mine. But that's a bit unbelievable. But whether you believe or not, whether you believe in the man in the sky or not. But
whose eye is that supposed to be in it?
I'm not sure if it's an angel's or God's or an angel's. I suppose you're not allowed to paint God or whatever. Or you're not supposed. It could be an angel's eye. I don't know. It could be God's eye. I've no idea. It could be anyone's. I don't know. To be honest, it's just a painting.
Yours, isn't it?
Yes, that's mine.
One says £100.
Earth Portal. What? Sorry. £600.
No, 100. I said.
£100. Yes. I might have to...
600?
Yeah, 600 I wish.
That one's 300 though.
Yeah. But my mum sometimes, in the past, my mum has screamed and shouted at me down the phone saying, "Sell them cheap, Ben, sell them cheap." And I'm like, oh right. And so I've been painting since 2006. I got my art easel off my grandma in 2006 and I've been painting and selling paintings since 2006. I might have sold, about 19 years, about 300 paintings in 19 years. I've not made much money, but most of them have gone for £20, £30, £40. I'm an artist who doesn't make much money, and I've probably undersold myself, but sometimes I'm just happy I've sold a painting. If at Coffee and Jazz, if I put 300 quid, 250 quid on it, it'll probably never sell. If I put 50 quid on it, or 30 quid on it, or whatever, 40 quid on it, someone might snap it up. But I mean, art is a tricky business. I don't even know. Money and art, I don't even know. Artists are no good at maths. You always say, all your teachers and schools and teachers say, if you're an artist, you don't have to be good at maths. You don't have to be. I'll tell you something. I mean, I might make £30 or £40 here and there, but the most I've made is £90. But I honestly don't think I'm not going to make much money unless got a name for myself. You're not going to make much money as an artist unless you've got a name for yourself. Unless you're Pollyanna Pickering, or or David Hockney, or whoever, Damien Hirst, Banksy. You're not going to make much money unless you've made a name for yourself. There's that, unless.
One issue in here is people visiting and stuff. There's not necessarily enough people coming in the gallery, are there?
Yeah.
It seems. Yeah, people walking by, but
Yeah, people almost don't seem interested in art. It seems like I was thinking this walking here this morning. I was thinking people just aren't. It's the last thing people are interested in is art. I was thinking this walking here this morning on the way to it. You've got all these problems in the world, all these problems, and the last thing they're interested in is art, isn't it? It's the last thing they're going to be interested in.
Well, in big cities, there's big galleries and things like that, but that's sort of different to this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't really know
It
how...
seems like a piece of art is the last thing you ever buy, sort of.
How do you think they afford the rent for this?
That's August. Oh, hello! Hello. Oh, me and Grace work here.
So you don't own it?
I don't own it. That's August Crook, the boss August Crook.
And he's not here?
He's not here. What were you wanting, lady?
Now his mum comes to see me at the beauty spot.
Right, it's going right. Right, James.
Yes.
Let's do this. This is a programme on mental health and art.
Right. You said you wanted to do like a day in the life of the gallery, a bit like The Office.
Yeah. We could have done a bit like The Office, like
I wasn't really sure about
but
that.
Grace doesn't want to do that, and we don't know what August. I thought we could have done August and Tony and Peggy doing like the office, like the art shop, but instead of The Office, the art shop.
But it's hard to organise when you've got loads of people involved. So,
but we can just do this interview with Ben Goldstraw on mental health and art.
well, yeah. But let's just sit down though as well, so we can talk.
Right.
And
Shall we? Shall I sit down here or sit down next to you?
well, if
Ready? Get up and dance, James.
right, well,
Shall I put one of my paintings in the film?
okay.
So sit with this. Here's one of my paintings. Coffee and jazz. Do you like coffee and jazz, James? Be truthful.
To some degree, from what jazz I've heard, I once listened to John Coltrane, and I thought it's pretty brilliant. Some of his music, yeah. But coffee, I love coffee.
Yeah, I like it. Just
My-
in the city you've got or towns you've got all the coffee shops, and then we might play jazz, and you sort of play pop or dance, and you sort of think, well, we should be playing jazz really in these coffee shops.
There's so many different coffee shops now. Near St Peter's Yard or wherever that place, where there's the St Peter's Church, there used to be the Costa's closed down now though, actually.
Yes, it has. Yes.
Seemed a bit of a shame.
Yes. It makes you worried when the busy businesses close down. You sort of think, God, when the busy businesses close down, you think, God, what is happening, sort of.
Derby's always been a weird town, city, because it's constantly changing. Like the effect of the Derby and shopping centre and the into, as it was called, the extension, of the Eagle Centre and everything, just made that. It's just had a massive effect on everywhere else, hasn't it? Because it's got so many shops in there.
What I think of Derby city centre is, for a long time, I wasn't too keen on the hundreds of hot shops. But then I discovered this world in Derby, what's a bit more of a cultured side to Derby. The more quads and museum and silk mill, and your more cultured side, cathedral and the art shops and coffee shops, a more cultured, laid back side to Derby. What I sort of loved a lot more. rather than the hundreds of hot shops under a roof drove me a bit crazy for a while.
Hot shops?
Well, like, in the Derby centre, it's hundreds of hot shops, all intense hot shops, and rather than this side of Derby's
you mean expensive shops as well?
This side of Derby's a bit more laid back and cultured.
But you like going around charity shops, don't you?
Yes, I like my charity shops, Because you might not be able to... the things you buy from charity shops, you might not be able to afford from the normal shops, but...
well, there's some very expensive shops in that Derby centre.
Yes, some very expensive
like Boss
shops.
or Abercrombie and Fitch or whatever. You just wonder.
I tell you what, instead of going to the Derby Centre, we should all come this end of town. We should come into the Love and Starfish Art Gallery.
I totally agree. Absolutely.
Shall I get another painting and put another painting?
Is it still recording, Grace?
Yes.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Shall I do one of my dances?
No, don't keep dancing this.
Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've not really got it on the camera, I'm not guessing.
I mean, you could be just like in the corner of the frame, you just going. But like, do you actually like techno?
Yeah, I like techno.
What? Too Unlimited?
That's pretty much the first techno I ever heard in my life.
That's like very commercial techno, I suppose. Yeah,
that was when in the 90s.
That's number one.
That's pretty much the first techno I ever heard in my life. And I must have been a teenager or a little boy.
Limits.
Yeah, that's classic.
Low limits, you reach for the sky. No valley too high. Or no valley too deep, no mountain too high.
I like the way she sang it.
Who?
The way she sang it, I like the way she sang it.
What?
It was a woman and a man singing, no, 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 no.
Oh, you sang it?
I like the way she sang it.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Had a good voice.
The way your accent sounded, it sounded like you said, I like Oasis or something. What? Oasis to Unlimited, that'd be a good combination. Yeah. There was one dance song that was released with Noel Gallagher's music on it as well. So Peace and
Chemical Brothers.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But the other painting I was referring to was he did one that said Jesus loved techno.
Oh,
Loves
yeah.
techno, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Where's that gone?
I think that's at Dubrek Studios.
Oh, yeah, right.
Having an art exhibition at Dubrek Studios. But that I thought was a little bit... After I did it, I thought it was a little bit distasteful. Saying Jesus loves techno, I thought it was a little bit distasteful because I believe in Jesus. I don't know if you do or not, but I thought it was a bit distasteful. So a week or two later, a couple of weeks later, I did. What did I do, Grace? What did it say?
Well, so you basically...
Jesus loves you. Was it Jesus loves you? I think I did Jesus loves you instead of, because that's what whenever you see these
separate painting.
Whenever you see these Christians, they go Jesus loves you, and you're like, oh, that's a nice thing to say, sort of. And so I did that just to try and backtrack, and because I thought it was a bit distasteful. Jesus loves techno, but
but I thought the idea you were going after was that Jesus.
It is sort of funny.
Was resurrected through the power of techno. So,
Jesus did love techno.
He
loved a banger.
In your painting, you actually had Jesus on the cross, crucified, and then below him, people listening to techno. So that is a bit.
No, not that.
He was pushing the limits.
Not that. No.
But I liked it for that. I liked it. It was good.
What do you think to peace and love? We need peace and love in this world because if we didn't have peace and love, then I don't know what we would have.
Well, I absolutely agree. I mean, you don't read a star. He always says peace and love nowadays. So.
Yes, this was inspired by Oasis, who were inspired by the Beatles, and I saw an interview with Liam Gallagher on Facebook or whatever, and he just went peace and love at the end of the video. So I thought I'd do a painting of peace and love. Yeah,
well, he's trying to make amends for all the throwing throwing a guitar at his brother's head. Apparently.
Yes, he threw a guitar at his brother's head.
But that was all drinking related, wasn't it?
Probably.
That one has got really good colours, and I like that coffee and jazz one.
Thank you, James.
I'd say this one is even better. This is in terms of the colours and everything.
Thank you, James. What was it?
This is really good.
Thank you, James. I've tried to be weird and psychedelic and colourful.
It is a little bit hallucinogenic, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
I did take illegal things for about 2 years when I was 17 and 18. Then I took illegal things for about 2 years.
Do you mean magic
when
mushrooms?
I was 25 and 26, a bit of this and a bit of that and stuff.
No.
Bit of that and
not like magic mushrooms, though.
Well, whatever, a bit of this or bit of that. I took illegal things when I was 17 and 18 and 25 and 26. But let's change the subjects. Let's be psychedelic with spirituality, not drugs. Let's be psychedelic with spirituality.
Well, you used to be able to buy magic mushrooms, you know, legally in this country.
I've took magic mushrooms. I'll tell you a
Then
story.
they made them illegal again. I bought them when I was living in Birmingham a long time. I bought some magic mushrooms, Thai ones that were strong. And at first I thought, this is not doing anything. I had them with some Guinness and stuff, which was not a good idea, really.
God, that's not a good
And
idea.
I travelled into Birmingham city centre, and then I went to this hi-fi shop, Richard Sounds, and the man's head was like really big. And I immediately thought, yeah, this is like, not really sure about this. Kind of walking into the city centre, I was a lot younger, of course.
Yeah.
And then I just felt like really,
Well,
I can't explain it exactly.
so
But in the end, I was
trippy.
Yeah. In the end, I was just like, it's like I was buzzing, and then I went into a Starbucks and was sick.
Oh.
I was
dear.
deliberately sick,
Oh dear.
like to try and just get rid of it.
Oh God! I'll tell you a story about my magic mushrooms. Some so-called mate who got me into doing illegal things, but he came round magic mushrooms. Oh, magic mushrooms, bag of magic mushrooms. Oh, eat them. And then hours later, for hours, I was laughing. We sat on the sofa just like we are now. We were just in hysterics, laughing for about 2 hours. I thought me and my mate were like two wizards, like Gandalf and Saruman. I thought we were two wizards walking up a mountain. I could see mountains in, you know, like the white walls of your flat. I thought I could see mountains and clouds. I thought we were walking along these mountains on magic mushrooms. We were two wizards walking up mountains. Anyway, that's...
Were you?
And we were laughing for about 2 hours.
Were you a fan of the Lord of the Rings and stuff like that?
Yeah, big fan. So maybe that would come into my mind, because I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings. Yes, I've read the books, seen films. I saw all the Hobbits at the cinema.
Right.
I saw one of the Lord of the Rings at the cinema when I was at university.
Those original Lord of the Rings ones were the best, weren't they?
Yes, those original Lord of the Rings films were some of the most mind-blowing special effects ever.
Oh yeah, they still look brilliant now.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I saw at the cinema yesterday?
What?
Superman. Can you believe
Oh,
it?
that sounds
I went
good.
to see Superman.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
I honestly, I enjoyed it as much as I probably could have done. It was it's very comic book, but I would have preferred it if it was a little bit more serious. But you know,
It sounds good, that does, James.
the original Superman films are the best, really.
Yes, with Christopher Reeves, yes.
The first one, maybe they were silly. And there's this one bit where he's supposed to be like a high school. He's running beside a train, like this. It just looks really silly, but I mean, this one is more of a comic book type.
Well, they're clever with the special effects. Considering the 70s, they're clever with the special
Oh
effects.
yeah, absolutely. But they carried on into the 80s, didn't they, with
80s.
Superman 2, Superman 3 had Richard Pryor in it.
Yeah.
Then Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, was like made on a budget, and they filmed some of it in Milton Keynes, in this country.
Did you? Right.
I can remember that because it was shown at Ripley Cinema when I was young, you know.
Do you read books, James? Or?
Some. I mean, yeah, like I've read books based, like talking about films and stuff like that often. I'm not massively a novel reader.
I'm just reading a Van Gogh book at the moment.
Okay.
A Van Gogh book, and I'm near the end of it, but I'm just reading a Van Gogh book. He shot himself in the arse and died 2 days later, and he cut a bit of his ear off, and he handed himself into a mental health institution, and he was an absolute beautiful artist. He was an absolute beautiful artist. But I think his mental health deteriorated when all the artists around him were being successful. Is it Suzanne and other artists like that? Paul Gauguin, is it Gauguin and Suzanne? I don't know if it was Gauguin and Suzanne or some people like that in France or something. Now they're being successful, and he never sold any. I don't think he might have sold one ever, and he never sold any while he was alive. And in the end, he was sending letters to his brother saying, "I'm a failure. I'm a complete failure as an artist. And no one buys my work, I'm a failure, I've failed." And then shortly after he sent a letter saying to his brother he'd failed as an artist, he became mentally ill, and he cut his ear off, and he shot himself in the arse and died 2 days later. And Van Gogh...
Do you know where he got the gun from?
I've no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a lot of... obviously, he was suffering from depression and just suffering from it. And
he had epilepsy, I think. He had epilepsy.
Did he?
He had epilepsy.
Just exacerbated everything, yeah.
So he had fits sometimes and stuff. So mental health and art, mental health and music, and mental health and art, and mental health and music. And
with Van Gogh, his
mental health and film. And
his mental, makeup and everything helped him create his art, but then at the same time, it also created problems for him.
He was such a beautiful artist. Yet he sort of was a failure, really. I think because he didn't sell any. But I've been painting since 2006.
In his lifetime, but yeah.
About the 1800s, 1900s.
If he just stayed alive, then he would have maybe seen some success.
About 1800s, 1900s he was. Where am I going here? I don't know where I'm going. Shall I get this next to your head? Come on, James, come on, dance. Do 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 do.
Embarrassing.
Sorry.
It's not going to show you properly on that camera anyway. You're just in the corner of the frame going like, oh yeah.
Right, shall we end that now?
It's a bit David Brent, what you were doing.
I think, yeah, probably, yes. I think we're done now. I think we can stop this. Shall I wave bye, James? Bye. I hope you enjoyed the programme on mental health and art with Ben Goldstraw and James Woolley.
Thank you.
And Grace filming. So I hope you enjoyed our short film on mental health and art. And
is this a real tattoo?
Yes, it's my own design.
But the colours on it are like our real tattoos.
Yeah, it's a real tattoo. Yeah.
Oh.
It's my own design. Yeah. But
okay, I'll stop
thank you, people. Bye.